Fighters ready. Engage.
I want them to put him in a game so I can see people rage about it.
Just put him in an orange gun spent.
But yeah, I don't know. It's not just the robots that look dated. The arenas remind me of like Budokai Tenkaichi level of like undetail. They look very static.
Yeah. Speaking of Dragon Ball, I plan on getting that game when it comes out here. By the way, that,
Infinite Battle.
Infinite Battle, the Dragon Ball arcade game port.
That looks like the spiritual successor to the Tenkaichi series, anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Looks like
it's
whatever.
I think it's called the Battle of Z. I think it's what it's called. The Battle of Z.
Yes.
That's the one I want to get. So
the
that game looks
all-go team.
But
actually, it looks so. I was really. I'm glad that they still have like customization. They don't have a creative fighter like what they did with Ultimate Tenkaichi. But that game was not a proper sequel to any kind of Tenkaichi game. It was like, I don't know. It was Quick Time Event, the video game.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. Yeah, that was the thing about it. And the thing about it was.
Oh, there we go.
I'm getting page spammed.
Oh, hey, let it.
Want to play Civ. So
The one I felt that kind of was in the right.
Yeah, we're in. Yeah, Frank's gonna be playing for a while now.
Oh wow! Ironically,
Get some food, so I'm sending this one out. So hopefully the room is. We still have people because I know Logan's bowing out. So
shout out to Logan, man. Thank you for coming tonight, man.
All right,
yeah, I just played the last match while getting spammed in another message.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Actually, I loaded up the webpage for Super Robot Wars Infinite Battle. I can tell y'all the current cast list.
Can you just send me the link too?
Oh, sure.
is there a Huckbane?
Yeah.
One second.
Wait, no.
I
Really?
believe so.
No.
Where's the text? The damn text button.
I really hope the Huckbane box.
Okay, let's see what we got. Altizen Reese with Kyosuke, Soul Gain with Axel, Cybuster with Masaki, who is lost again, the Fairlian S, yes, Fairlian S, Thrudgelmir, mass production guest Piss Mark II, Ausenzider, Valcione, Zigarleon, Grungust Kai, Wild Falcon.
Oh my god, my favorite.
The basic Geshpinst, R2 powered G compatible Kaiser, R1, Alterleon, Gigon Scudo Duro, Kerberos, Razan Griff, Koriro, the X-Bine, Ale Chevalier, Dysengar,
Fuck yeah.
Wildwerger, and Ryan Weissritter.
Is that the list or is that just the announced?
That's the current list. I don't know if it's the final list.
I'm really sad because it feels like all my favorite SRW games never seem to get included inside things. My favorites are Z and W, the Z series and then W. And
I love W.
I'm willing to bet W is going to be included in the next OG game. They're kind of setting. I think they're setting up the Valzacard to be the OG version of Ideon, and they're going to be doing the Alpha Ideon.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think it's that level of power, and
Was there an X?
It is pretty much. I mean, that thing is just ridiculous.
And on top of that,
yeah,
they're getting near the Alpha 3 plot line in OG, so they're going to
I can't wait because Dairio is like one of my favorite.
I mean, actually, I forgot. Celine from
because I don't know if they're finished with it yet or not. Though, like the storyline for Z.
If I recall,
I don't know if season second is the actual ending or what.
No, we're getting a Z3.
I think Tirada said Z wasn't really meant to be a part of the OG timeline. I could be wrong.
Because I really like the Gunleon. The Gunleon is probably my favorite of the Super Robot designs, besides the Soul Gain.
Gunleon is what you'd get if you told Low Gear to build Gao Gaigar.
Yeah, that's...
I really like the Virgolas, too, from Z. And then the Brasta was kind of cool, and the Lee Brast. I don't know. I really like those games, though. Not to mention, it has a lot of my favorite series in there, too, so...
I like the
Code
The melee
Especially-
I love.
Actually, if I recall
Especially-
correctly, I think the ending of OGS 2 hints that they're going to put Jay in the next game.
Oh my god,
Because
please.
they say that there's some weird activity going on the moon, and that's setting up the Fury.
Wait, okay, Jay. Sorry, I thought you
yeah,
said
Jay
Jay
is the
for a
one-
moment. I was like, did they really say that?
Jay is the
really-
one with the Powerpuff Girls.
And the
Yeah.
fucking
Oh.
dragon super robot. Oh my gosh.
I do wonder how they're going to set that up, though, because, you got the 3 robots, you've got the 2 characters.
I got a
from-
question.
It'll probably be like what do you call it? What they did with MX, where you get one and then you get the other, and then whatever you upgrade will carry on.
I think I could see Calvina being made the pilot of the real type, because she's supposed to be this ace pilot. They'll probably stick Shun in the, what's it called? The Dracodeus. Because, random kid has to fall into the cockpit of the big-ass super robot. That's the law.
Oh, I can't wait for it though.
All the anime universe.
And that's why I like Bifo, because there's no random kids falling into shit. They take years to get in those fucking suits. Or they take 10 episodes to get in those suits, but
Yes, 10
it's
episodes.
a nice slow
And-
burn, and it's
and-
Uh-oh, about time.
oh shit.
And the best part about having Jay in the next game, we get to see Alvan duel against
Go.
Zengar with giant-ass swords.
Oh, yes, stop.
Except, unfortunately, one's going to be made out of Orgon crystal, so it's probably going to break.
Oh boy.
Now I get to watch some fights.
Let's go. Let's do this, guy. Fuck. Goddamn, Master Asia, really?
Of course, you stupid pupil. You are not a worthy successor to the school of Toho Fuhai.
Admittedly,
your ass.
Zed
Hell yes.
2.2
Get out
had
of
the
here,
best
Fred.
cuts this Super Robot Wars game so far.
Oh my god, what?
Damn.
Oh, I'm so disgusted. Fuck you.
Suddenly, Mr. Bill comes up in there. Oh no!
So I got a question. Gents, I got a question for you.
Gents.
I'm gonna mention a game, and
Half-Life 3
would you
confirmed.
no. I'm going to name a title, and I want to see how y'all would react if this was announced for the next Super Robot Wars. Okay?
Oh, I'm out.
All right.
Just gonna
Sounds like
blow
a
the
good
lid off here. Xenogears.
No.
Maybe Saga.
I know, I'm sounding nah.
What?
Really?
What is
Man.
this? What is
Oh,
this thing?
I was saying, how would people react if Xenogears was announced for the next Super Robot Wars? And apparently, the reaction was a meh.
No.
I haven't played it, so I can't.
Can we just please have Galgaigar come back, please?
Can I amend my statement and say Xenogears with the actual second half plot and not just everyone sitting in chairs talking?
Yeah, okay. That'll be
Opinions.
better.
Well, you already
I
said
don't know,
Xenogears, so you know.
A lot of people
okay.
criticize that game still, but it was one of the first PS1 RPGs I had when I was younger, and I love that game.
I do love.
Also, not a game I played when I was like 8 or 9 years old either. But
I once saw an interview with the director where they outright asked him, "You're a fan of G Gundam, aren't you?" And his response was just to smile.
Damn it! Like G needs to get some love and Galgaigar. Like we need the Trinity back of
We need
Kaiser, Shingetorobo, and Genesis Galgaigar.
Ah, but
I
Yes,
wanted
we do.
Galgaigar back in
Regular
Z2
fucking basis.
2.2 and all that.
yes, but which Majin Kaiser? Do you want the Koji version or
Koji, like
Slower.
hands down.
Koji original. Like,
Koji,
the
Koji,
original.
Koji.
you don't want the one that was basically an hour-long heavy metal video?
No.
That's
Whatever. Whatever one the Soul of Chogokin model was based off of, I'm cool with.
I
haven't
think there have been
seen any
God
related
damn it.
stuff I've seen that
Oh my god, really, Fred?
And
Really? You ass. God damn it!
God damn it, Fred!
Here's one to throw out. Here's one to throw out. Let's go.
that's how it goes.
Where the fuck did you go, Troa? Where are you?
I like them in W, actually, personally, if you haven't played that Amuro.
Which one?
The Desco. The frame swaps and all that, Death Evolutions and all that.
I like the Desco. It was fun. That is one of the few things that ticks. That's one of the things that ticks me off about the original Ace trilogy is Guy survives game 2, but he's gone in game 3.
You
Yeah,
feel sense, man.
there's a couple of weird ones like that with from
You
Ace
don't
2 to
need
3, wasn't there?
Yeah, you know he survives because you hear him talking during the Macross battle at the end, where all the playable characters get voice dialogue during the big final Macross battle. And Guy, he's in there, but he's not in Ace 3 because they're doing Prince of Darkness, and that means we have to have Emo Akito.
That sucks.
Well,
Thinking about that guy to slap him in the face, man.
plot reasons.
I want another action game where I get to play as Getter Robo again.
Yes.
That was my favorite part of Ace 3. I love playing as Getter Robo.
Which version of Get a Robo though?
Shin.
Shin Getter Robo.
Shin was in Z2.2.
80s.
Shin was in Z2 and all that though. Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was, but like.
so, quick question from somebody who's not played any of the Super Robot anything. What console has the majority of the Super Robot War games on them? Like PS1 and PS2, or
PS1, PS2,
yeah.
Game Boy, Game Boy Advance.
well,
Game
no,
Boy Color.
I didn't. Xavier. I didn't want the Wikipedia article. I said which one has the most games on it.
I think all.
That's
There's a fair few. There's about 4 or 5 for GBA. There's about 4 for the DS, and 2 or 3 for the PSP so far. So
Sorry about that, guys. Skype decides it doesn't like me tonight.
Yeah, Skype's in the abyss.
Well, for me, it was app crash, so... Sorry.
God damn it!
Well, no.
Well,
the PS2, Z2 Part 2, there's MX, and then there's the remake of Advanced Portable.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's
there's
the
a
thing.
remake
I've got the 2 advanced games, the OG Generation 1
Got
and
your
2.
ass, Fred.
I've actually got those. Like I bought those myself, but I don't know like where to get started. Is there like a Super Nintendo game that I could buy or download as an emulator?
No, do not start that early.
No.
Do not start that
I
early.
think a good starter would probably be J or W.
yeah, W ought to be on. Yeah.
W
I'm on J right now.
That's actually one of the nice things about W is most of the shows in it were actually available in the United States. So there was a rumor going around for a while that it was going to get licensed for America.
What,
Including Go Line, anyway.
Yeah, it had Go Lion, aka Lion Voltron.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is shocking.
Yes.
Yeah.
People thought
W is probably my favorite of the starting games and favorite standalone. For a series, I'd have to recommend Alpha or the Z ones.
Now,
Yes.
okay, is there a way that you can actually just like play the game and not be actually good at the game itself? Like, can you put it down to like an easy mode and just kind of like just?
It's a tactical RPG, and
Well-
it's pretty forgiving. It's not like Fire Emblem. Like if a unit dies, it's not permadead. It just gets repaired for the next area.
Well,
And
no,
most
like,
of
but
them-
then-
Yeah, it just takes out.
But then that
takes out
costs
of
money
your
to
money.
repair the unit, and then you can't upgrade as much though in the future. Though.
Unless it's Boss Borat, of course.
Well, no, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like I said, I have OG Generation 1 and 2, and I played through 1, and I could get past the second mission. I can't remember what it was, but I like. You guys probably have like photographic memory of what that game is. That's you just really
I
figured it out.
can't remember.
The old GBA ones are a mixed bag. Like the original generation ones are a mixed
I
I
bag.
actually haven't. I played the remake of them on the PS2 and just looked at a script.
The first one, you get into the suits where you're the normal dude with the what's his name? He's like a big mecha fan or whatever, and then he actually sees. That guy. Yeah. So he finds the God plant or whatever it's called and gets in it and fights in it, and then in the second mission you get your big busty partner. What's her face with the short hair?
Aya?
Ah, damn it!
Yeah, you get her.
Yeah.
God
Whatever
damn
that
it,
second
who was
mission is,
that?
I can never beat that second mission, and so that's why I'm sitting there thinking, like, if this is on the Game Boy Advance, the rest of these games must be pretty freaking difficult.
Oh no, wait, you mean GBA? That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be talking about. OG, right.
Yeah.
But difficulty,
the
difficulty's all over the place. The older ones tend to be kind of hard, but the newer ones, the difficulty really depends on you. Like, if you go for the skill points that require you to do stuff like beat a certain mission within like 5 turns, or say shoot this bad guy before he runs away.
Yeah.
And if you get more, then the difficulty jumps.
Shit. Damn.
Oh, so the more successful you are, the harder the game becomes automatically.
Well, you can go for the points or you can choose not to, but if you go for them, the game gets harder.
Oh, okay.
So you can purposely avoid them if you want.
Original Generation 2 near the end had some cruel missions though. like near the end though. Like 3 or 4 bosses in a row sometimes. So.
And then of course there are some games that are just fundamentally broken, like D. D had problems.
What about the?
I wanted to like it because it was the debut of Big O, but no. And
what
also
about the Advanced remake? What was that like though?
Which one?
A Portable
The,
is pretty
the Advanced
tough.
remake.
I heard
pretty
it,
tough.
I heard it was tough.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty nuts. I'm like, I think like 10 stages into it only. That one I can't. After playing Z2 and Z, it's hard for me to sit down with the older like, because it has an Alpha 1 style graphics almost. Or not, maybe not Alpha 1, more like Alpha 2, but like it has very. I don't know. The robots look very awkward to me in Advanced Portable.
Did you just make me an admin?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, sweet, thank you. I have hostess power.
Don't let it go to your head, kid.
You did that for a while.
Absolute
That Master Gundam? Who the hell is that?
Me.
Is that Fred?
Yes, sir.
Fred! You! Trying to make me dizzy. That's actually kind of disorientating. I don't like that. Master Gundam's cloth spin. That's not cool.
Oh, God.
That thing's not cool.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I just looked at the chat room. Someone reminded me of my most favorite part about ASAR. The Macross Frontier finale.
Hey, yeah, man, that was the best.
Oh
No,
please,
Don't get me wrong. I
Please
love
don't
Macross
tell me that was
Frontier.
you, Ed. Oh God.
I love Macross Frontier, but in ASAR, the Macross Frontier finale stage is like 30 seconds of rail shooter combined with 7 minutes of cutscene, recreating the final episode.
Alright, I'm gonna switch back to Sinan.
And I did it all in the freedom.
Freedom. Okay, I'm gonna bring up a taboo, but I gotta bring up G Savior because it's me. Was there any Super Robot Ward that had a G Savior in it?
No.
You're funny.
Okay.
Sunrise doesn't want to acknowledge that G Savior exists.
I know. I've heard that tall tale over and over again.
Fairly decent PS2 G Savior game, actually.
Yeah, I know that was a PS2 one. Yeah.
Damn.
I heard the game was good.
And it has some. I actually like some of the designs that were in that didn't show up. GC actually had some interesting designs. They just look terrible in CG. If you look at like the art of them, they actually look okay.
Yeah, that was my point to one of the random conversations where I've talked about G Savior is that the on paper the mobile suit designs look pretty interesting, but in CG they didn't look so good.
I mean,
Well, he got your back, Marcus.
I still think
this thing done pretty horribly.
I still think my favorite little thing about G Savior is the fact that the cockpit set eventually got recycled by the crew of Stargate SG-1, which means that Jack O'Neill is the greatest Gundam pilot of all time.
Wow.
Oh my god, I did not know that. Is SG-1 also shot in Canada? That means?
Oh, of course.
Oh shit!
Actually,
Shows are shot in Canada, boy.
one other random funny fact about G Savior. I think the character Cynthia Graves. That was
Inuko Kuma.
Yes, the voice actress
Lady
for
On.
Lady On.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think she passed away a couple of years ago.
She died?
That's what I heard.
I know. Last time I saw her,
the
she was on 24. Oh, the 24. Yeah. The Japanese voice of Lady On died. I know that much.
Oh,
but,
yeah, Sayuri died, but I'm pretty sure Inuko Okuma passed.
You guys,
She's still alive. My bad.
She is?
Here's
I
some
thought she
real
was alive as well. I didn't think she died. So
Here's some real stupid G Savior trivia for you. The guy who played Mark, what's his name in the movie?
Mark Duran.
Yeah, in the music video for Life is a Highway, I'm Gonna Ride It All Night Long, he's the dude without his shirt on throughout most of that entire music video.
What? That's
Here's
He
some
has a great IMDb when you actually look at it.
Here's a bit of G Savior trivia for you. The way I found out that Linkara of Atop the Fourth Wall is a Gundam fan, he has the Japanese version of G Savior on his bookshelf.
Well, he needs to go die in a car fire. Move.
What's wrong with Hold on a second. What's wrong with Linkara?
Everything is wrong with Linkara. He lies. He makes stuff up. He bullshits. He's a horrible human being, and nobody should like him ever.
Are we talking about the character or Lewis?
I don't believe in that they are different people. I think that is him using it as an excuse to be an asshole on the internet and say, I'm just being a character. But but no.
A lot of people do play characters.
You might have confused with someone else, because I'm pretty sure Lewis is always a nice guy.
Yeah.
Lewis, love hog.
Right? Always seemed like a cool guy. To me, at least.
Anytime that he okay. First off, I don't like having non-Gundam conversations during a Gundam stream, but
oh, that's fine.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Good. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, thanks, Eric.
Because I know Linkara and how he whines about Power Rangers half the time.
No, it's the fact that Linkara considers someone like Spoonie to be a friend, and
who is Linkara, if you guys don't mind me asking?
He reviews comic books for the website. That guy with the glasses.
He doesn't review. He doesn't review them. He
basically a comic book version of SF Debris in a lot of his things.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch SF Debris, which is probably one of my favorite internet personalities to watch, he does comic reviews, and he does he did it like Freddie brought up a Power Rangers retrospective or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, he does that still, actually.
And of course, his every video disclaimer is like, I'm busy half the time, so I cannot do that, so stop complaining about when an episode comes out.
That's mainly because
the problem is that Linkara doesn't actually review comic books. You know that he's going to hate the comic book, and he's going to read it to you page by page. He's going to do little voices and make up little stupid jokes and everything, but he doesn't actually review it. He just talks about it, and at the end, he's going to say it sucks. Like every episode is a wash, rinse, repeat of the same.
But he
thing
doesn't hate everything he does. He doesn't hate everything he does.
90% of the comics he reviews.
More often lately, he's been saying, "Well, that was kind of dumb, but that was interesting." He doesn't
go into the philosophical / deep reasons why something is good or not, like SF Debris does. But I don't know. I like the guy.
He's doing the Mystery Science Theater thing. He's not doing legit reviews so much as he looks for really terrible comic books like the Ultimate Warriors comic, and he rips him a new one.
Right, but then he actually picks up good comics like, a couple of the DC comics he's talked about, and One More Day, and all these other comics.
One More Day is awful.
He basically
One More Day is awful.
Right, now see, that's cool.
That's
the thing. You cannot like One More Day, that's fine, but as much fake, aggravated anger that he throws at it, he just makes... He had to make up stuff most of the time to explain why One More Day was bad. Like me and Brian, my best friend, he made up the...
Let's go, Robin. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Kiss my ass.
Damn.
What have I done?
Look at shots, baby. Let's go.
I was just making conversation. I didn't mean to start an opinion fight.
Damn, Zane, you're getting us into trouble.
This is the internet, Amaro. Opinion fights. That's everybody.
I was just trying to be social.
By the way, so do we get to rotate sort of around or not, like the other players or not?
We're going to in just a moment. As a matter of fact, I gotta let me do this right now before I forget. Horrormeister just sent me
I was gonna say
a message.
Last game, but I kept getting invites, so I assumed whoever was sitting out wasn't joining. So, because I was gonna sit out this game set and make a pizza, but I got 3 invites in a row, and so I finally just joined.
Let's just say this to finish the internet critic conversation real quick and move on to something happier and more unifying. I think that the trend of internet critics that have spawned from that guy with the glasses and Angry Video Game Nerd, that thing should have died 5 years ago, and that
I so agree here.
They have a problem of all of them being one-trick ponies, because if Linkara decided to actually talk about all the comics he does like, he'd lose viewers. You actually notice that when what's his name, the internet the nostalgia critic tried to do something new, and he failed within 2 months and had to go right back to the same one-trick pony he's there for. The Angry Video Game Nerd, he can't do anything different or new, because if he try, he'll fail because all of his fans will bitch.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the whole Cinemassacre thing, I love 10 times better than fucking Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah.
As a content creator online, though, I mean, when these people, especially if you have a revenue based off of them, you kind of have to just stick with it.
Well, that's their problem, is that they've stuck themselves into an infinite loop of the same old thing every time. They can't do anything new, and the minute that they do try, they lose viewers, so they have to go back to the one-trick pony. They've stuck themselves in a corner. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike.
Times is a character. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, they do other things though. I mean, like Doug Walker isn't just the nostalgia critic. He does movie reviews as himself, and he's got all his other videos like Linkara. He's got long boxes of The Damned where he actually talks about good horror comics, and he does the Power
Revenge on both of you.
Rangers.
One to Vanus, one to Sobra. Revenge on both.
God, you bastard. You bastard.
I'm just saying, yeah, these guys have their main things, but it's not like it's all they do. But yeah,
right,
internet
but
opinion,
if they abandoned the one thing that got them popular, they'd lose all the money and they wouldn't be able to keep up doing what they're doing.
Well, I don't think you should begrudge them for that.
Of anyone?
Isn't that true of almost every type of entertainment, though?
Yeah, I don't believe so, because like you could look at let me give you an example.
Games for a good example, and look at the existence of the, like, if you go on TV tropes, the very existence of the trope, they changed it, now it sucks. It's very common for things to happen like that.
TV tropes needs to also die on a goddamn car fire. That's like
Whoa.
Damn.
But no, let me give you an example.
I thought I was Hall.
Let me give you an example of a good internet critic, quote unquote. The guys over at Red Letter Media, the guys who did the Mr. Plinkett
Those
reviews.
guys are the best.
Okay, see now those guys, they're able to make money and do different things and try new things, but they don't have to do, only what the fans want. They will do what they want to do. They'll make their own reviews. They'll say what they want to say, and they don't need those like that guy with the glasses style fans to do what they want to do. They like doing what they're doing. They're very creative, but they're not stuck doing only half in the bag. They can completely abandon half in the bag and go do just Plinkett reviews. They can completely abandon Plinkett reviews and go do something else. They are able to still make money, still be creative, constant, like the best of the worst or whatever that they're doing now. Completely brand new thing. I enjoy it more than most of their other stuff nowadays. But I kind of look at them as a good example, and everybody on that guy with the glasses is a bad example. That's just a personal opinion.
It's a personal opinion, but it's a bit harsh to say X person should die in a fire. I mean, I know you're.
I'm just joking. It's called what is it? Hyperbole or something?
It is hyperbole, but it's
kind
of nasty hyperbole.
Well, Linkara and me have had a couple of conversations on Twitter where he's shown his neckbeard side, and I basically
neckbeard side.
Yeah, I feel like that poor guy just needs to have a couple more friends, and that if he had more friends, that he'd actually probably have a better creative flow with just, find bad comic, make fun of it, scream about it for 15 minutes. Okay, next week, find bad comic, scream about it for 15 minutes. I don't know. I used to watch Linkara and like Linkara, but then when I started realizing that for 2 years, he did the exact same show.
Fred.
But anyways, let's talk about Gundam.
Eric.
Yes,
before we
anybody watching Kamen Rider?
Eric.
Hang on,
I watched
Kamen Rider here. Can we discuss Kamen Rider here? Gaim is
talk about that.
Gaim is the best. I love it.
Gaim is incredible.
I love Gaim. Oh gosh.
Urbuchi, he did it. He did it.
He did it.
He did it.
Aren't you glad he didn't say Gaim? I'll hit myself for that one.
No, but that's wonderful on multiple levels. I love it.
I'm gonna go.
Gaim is about Fruit Samurai, and it's also about the fair and pain of being in a battle to the death. It's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll go back to sitting over my corner, quietly building my heavy arms.
Let's not forget. Then they went and did something really fun. They introduced the first gay writer in the entire franchise, and
oh my god, I love Bravo.
He is the first
cross-dressing
gay writer. Okay, there's quite a difference.
A common writer, except for the fighting games.
The guy from Vice.
If I saw something I most likely go about it through a video game rather than actually watching.
Oh, what happened?
If you've seen Kaisa and Cutie Honey live, he's not.
He's not straight.
Don't forget, also we've got Ibuki from Hibiki. He was Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
Oh, I know
mean,
what really wrecked people.
Guy that was in season 3 of Garo.
Can we get a TCO common?
In Kamen Rider.
No, the one that wrecks most people is the Luna Dopons. And the fact that he's Genki fucking Pseudo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the live action Kenshin movie. It took me a second to realize he was the bad guy who was fighting Sanosuke near the end.
What? I never noticed that. Holy shit.
The one they fight in the kitchen. He's the one who was going, that poor bird, I'm a vegetarian.
Holy shit.
You know what? There are so
I need to rewatch that movie, outside of the fact that that's just a great movie in general.
It was a great movie.
It was a great
It was the best fight between Kamen Rider Den-O and Kamen Rider Skull I've ever seen in my life.
Actually, I know. No, you want to know the one that wrecks people? Den-O and Zeranos were in Princess.
Yes.
What?
I know that.
I don't even know what that is.
You want to know something that I know wrecks a lot of
It's a
people?
show about guys at an all-boys school who dress up as girls so the other guys can relieve their tension. It's
Excuse me,
what?
What?
Sadly, I can totally see Den-O's actor being able to pull that off.
Oh, you should have seen Deno's actor in the live-action Beck movie.
Yeah.
No, but Kabuto stole that movie.
He stole that movie.
He was in there too, and the two of them were amazing.
As someone who doesn't like Kabuto all that much, that actor's incredible.
Yes.
You did hear that was the funny thing was, Hiro Mizushima's in the live-action Black Butler now.
Yes, that's a perfect casting.
The director said it had to be him. It couldn't be any other actor.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
He said if they couldn't get Mizushima, then they would just have to cancel the movie because no other Japanese actor could play that role.
Hey, Sober, you seen what Eric's writing in the chat, by the way, with Shoji? So,
I like.
He's having a war with him, I think.
No, I'm making Game of Thrones references, and he's like, the fuck.
All right.
Show's always like that.
I was like,
Wait, what did
Soji
Mr.
Snow,
Shima play
I like
in
that
again?
name.
I have no idea who that was.
Mizushiма was Kamen Rider Kabuto.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's his, the actor's name.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Hiro
amazing.
Mizushiма.
I hate to interrupt you guys.
I
but,
don't remember the names.
I've got to say something to Horrormeister real quick. Horrormeister, if you're watching the stream, I'm trying to get you to. I'm trying to pull you into the stream, but I guess I can't seem to get you in. Not into the stream, but into the room. I don't know what's going on. It's not allowing us to match up. My apologies. Anybody in the room that wasn't in this session, the previous session, because I need to pull you in. Anybody who's here in the Skype chat
I think we
that was left
only
out.
rotated one person, weren't we? And then Logan left, so I think we have exactly 8 now.
Yeah, I'm sitting out right now. I guess.
Solbro, Fred, Amaro, Robin,
I'm already in. I'm fooling around with bots here.
Colin, Dylan, me. Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah.
I tried to get in, I couldn't get
Oh,
back in.
I'm not in right now though. If the room is
No,
already...
it's cool. I'm making a new room right now. I hadn't invited anybody else. I was trying to get Horrormeister in, but he can't match up with me for some crazy reason.
Guys,
So.
I just wanted to tell you guys real quick that I just built the cockpit for the heavy arms, and there's a little tiny Troa in the cockpit, and I'm over here crying.
Is this the master grade of the Endless Waltz version?
Yeah, it's the master grade endless waltz with the gigantic Gatling gun instead of the 4 Gatling guns. I'm just like,
that is something that kind of amuses me. Is
the first heavy arms.
Show says invite me into the game. I'm sure I can do that, Show.
You're doing homework, sir. You go back to doing homework.
That's right, man. You hit them books, man. You hit them
Yeah.
books.
Did you make up the new room?
I did. I actually tried to invite. We got one slot open left. I'm gonna try to invite.
I'm trying to join, but
it's being
Oh,
difficult. It's being real.
Yeah,
fucking
it's like
difficult.
it says like room is full, and then it'll just that's it.
Touch me.